Let's get into the real nitty-gritty then with a veto and see what maps are going to be played and what will be banned. As we do see Cafe, Villa, Coastline and Clubhouse out of the mix. Consulate will be the first pick. That's one that I know you're going to be happy about. And then Theme Park for our second map, Tim.
Oh, I missed one because you're going to get hit by air jabs. You're not going to be running out into information that you've got.
What we're being given is already a round that looks to be quite favoured towards Liquid. They're washing their way over Furia. And these waves are certainly starting to send them flying. They're going for the revive, but they're not going to be able to get it. Pala the Punisher peeks up and punishes the first man with the Orc as the utility starts getting thrown towards his face. Here comes the push. They need to get the frag out, and they can't. Pala individually is completely thrown this round at the carnage. Peek after peek, frag after frag. He's already had 3 in the round. He wants a quad kill, and he's coming in for the backstab. Slowly pushing, tries to speed things up. In the meantime, of course, who else but Nesk will find the frag from the front as Fred is now dead, and the round will go the way of Liquid. That's certainly one way to kick it off.
Problem, if not dealt with. Right now, it looks like there's a man potentially on console window, and that is exactly what was needed. Sexy Kate gets shut down, but Nesk was up there with him. Can they get the second? And the answer is shots will be exchanged, but Nest takes no damage. They need to shut Nest down because if they let this man run, he's going to hurt them even in a 4 versus 2. That's 2 versus 3 as he gets the first onto Bursa, and here comes raining down on them. This is exactly what I predicted. 2 versus 2. Nest left undealt with. This is exactly what he's going to do. He's going for the man on yellow stairs. Watch him clear out the plant cover here. The plant may go down, it may not, but Nesk is going to come in. I thought he might just push onto yellow stairs himself, but he chose not to. He needs to be careful of the man outside. He knows he's there. Can he hit his shots? He will get some. Highs will disconnect at a very opportune moment, and that now leaves us 1 versus 2. Diffuser is down, but Nesk will be challenged. Will this be successful? Yes! Unbelievable! Fred just didn't move quickly enough, and they found themselves short of time.
What?
So it may well be. We see the challenge onto yellow stairs. Bursa will unfortunately kill Highs. I think that was from the window repel as Highs made the challenge, but Nesk will shut down Miracle, leaving us now 3 versus 3.
And can he keep that up and be the B-side bombardier into this one? As the push comes through, only 2 players alive. Make that 1 as everyone's being decimated by Nesk, of course. Oh, and there's the headshot from Moringa. Massacre. Only a single shot was required to dome Bursa and take him out of the round. A good, solid play. And beautiful execution off the back of the rehost, keeping that Liquid momentum going. As well, if they do go for the push in, finally Fred gets contact and overpowers him as he'll clean up onto PSK. So Liquid losing the opening duel into this 5th round. And they're actually playing for back control. They're pushing back in. They need to now because the diffuser's starting to go down and everyone's being dropped. Pala essentially used as a suicide play there, a human drone that goes around the corner and gets info, but Nest couldn't trade. And I don't think Moringa's going to be able to either. Furia with the Furiosity into the round as they start to pop off. They finally get one on the board, but that's one of many that is needed here, Tim. Like this, time it together, you're always going to win that. And that's what they do. Bursa, smart play, best Pala, down to just 2 man left alive now for Liquid. They're losing their grip. Gets 1 frag out on towards Miracle. Fred, through the wall, sniping the headshot off of Moringa and leaving it all on PSK. They walk into the site, they didn't know he's there. He's able to flick up onto the second and try and slaughter the stairwell dweller, but he couldn't. Bursa bests him as he peeks and overthrows him. Another round picked up for Furia, Tim. A clean round as well. That was a whole lot better.
Looks to me like yes, they do. They have a man downstairs, Furia, and I'm not sure that Team Liquid are aware of this. Miracle will get 1 onto Power. That is yellow stairs cleared out, and we've seen before how big an impact this has on potentially your ability to get the diffuser down when the yellow stairs is cleared out. It means PSK has to go much deeper into sight. Bursa, the man, I picked him out downstairs. Nitro kill onto PSK, and Team Liquid, they've let 1 slip through the cracks, and how could they let Bursa slip away? We saw it on Clubhouse. We saw his superiority with the Nitro cell. How could they leave him unchecked downstairs? He completely shuts down the attack. Well played, Furia.
Surely this is just going to be a car boot cell snatch up for the rest of Furia as they're charging back through Tim. They'll get close encounters towards the stairs and they want to take that man down. They're pushing round fully. They get the headshot off. Nesk's the only one that's really fighting true for the side of Liquid, but he might be overwhelmed. Nitro's going to be dashed out. He's already repositioned. Right now we're just seeing Furia drop like flies. Down to 1 versus 3. It's all on Fred, but this man's not making bread. Instead, he's just dead. Parler will finish him. They rack that one up. Team Liquid, they're not content with throwing another round away, Tim. They want to start to shut this game down now. He's just seconds away from throwing out a fist sandwich to see who will catch these hands. Right now, though, it's SiegeGG that tries to tackle the oncoming assailants towards the stairway. There is going to be a cacophony of trades that comes out, though. Fred's dropped, High's gone, Burst has been bested. All of a sudden, it's just left on Miracle, and this man, with such a tall order set against him, the stars would have to align to give him an opportunity to pick it up, and it's not going to happen. There won't be a Christmas Miracle, Tim, because it's not Christmas. Team Liquid are just going to tackle all of the opposition, although for Highs, this man could start getting a bit naughty, especially with the Nitro, sticks it to the ceiling and tries to stick it to him, but he's been stabbed in the back. Moringa causing a massacre as he'll peek out. They go for the second attempt, but it's another dud. It won't work out well. Sure, you can spam shots through the floor, but you're not going to get any kills, and I don't think they're going to want any more of how this game is going. Right now, Miracle's left in a 1 versus 4. Peeks round to the stairs, but he's not going to be breathing anymore. Team Liquid lock it down as they finish things up there. On the back of Consulate, they do win it, Tim. It might not be their map pick, but they certainly pick up the map.
Liquid coming out very solid in the last couple of rounds, but interestingly allowed Furia to get a foothold in the midst of that map. Furia playing very well through the central portion, and you just have to wonder, can they carry that form forward rather than the other stuff that we saw from them beginning and end? Can they keep that middle map form? Every time that Furia play, there is always more to that story.
They've got time, about 50 seconds now, Tim, so they don't need to overreact. Just try and keep their composure and win these sort of individual firefights. SiegeGG, big play.
15 seconds to go, and Team Liquid need to think about getting moving towards site here. We can see all three of them are down and they're flashing each other. It just looks like there's maybe not as much cohesion as we might normally expect. Nesk will do exactly what we normally expect from him, take the head off of Miracle. 2 versus 2, however, as Burster, I picked him out before the game goes big, gets himself a double and helps that clock run down. Furia taking round number 1, and that puts them now to 10 defensive rounds successful out of 12. It certainly could be. We've already seen how this one plays out in the late round. It depends how much impact these top floor players can have, and right now Moringa's going to have 0 impact as Bursa shuts him down. We picked him out at the beginning and he is delivering on theme park once again, showing an absolute mastery of this map at the moment. We've got Miracle. He's just holding himself tight inside the breach here, and he's going to make it very difficult for Team Liquid to push in. He's got a horrible angle on the side of his deployable shield there, and it is going to come towards a push through the breach, and there we go. In come the kills, and that is another Furia round, and that is nothing if not convincing, Jackie.
Mate, that was almost flawless as well. They only had 1 casualty into that round. That was sick. And now effectively have been uncontested in the round thus far. Smoke peeking out. Miracle going for the wide swing. Just face checks it. Just wanted to get into the carnage. Doesn't get any use.
You can't double peek Nesk when he's on Ash. You are not going to get away with that. He gets himself a second on the round, but Bursa and BMH come back with 2 very quick and very important kills. However, Moringa will shut down Bursa before he can activate that Nitro, of which he's been so deadly with. But SiegeGG will get the final shot on the Kali. I think there was low health anyway, so it really wouldn't have mattered for BMH, but it is a 1 shot down and would have been the end of the round. But I was right, yeah. 30 seconds into the action phase, and you will play out the round. So that is the position we're in. Unfortunately for Furia, High's obviously just struggling a little bit today, and they're going to have to do this one without him.
As we do have 50 seconds left, here comes the fight from the wicked fire starters, the instigators of Team Liquid, turning the tides as they push in and best Miracle on the close encounter. It's just down to Bursa. He's in a 1 versus 2, and SiegeGG comes through with the collateral damage, taking out 2 men with a single bullet. Of course, one of them is already down on the ground, as he will be able to end them here, Tim.
This extra long telephoto angle here with the Kali sniper, just waiting for his opportunity, and he will get the down, absolutely no problem. Else out goes the utility there as well, just to try and clear out a few of those defender gadgets. Pala and Moringa getting kills for themselves. Find ourselves 4 versus 3 now, 2 as we've got Bursa down on the ground still.
As the bell tolls, we see the frags being racked up, 2 in favour of Liquid. BMH, the last man alive, firing off warning shot after warning shot, barely dealing damage and at least taking down 1 man, maiming Pala. But he's not really in a position to punish. He isn't poised, he isn't prepared, and he's bested in the end. The sniper with a hell of a scope, taking out a man or 2 as Liquid move their way past the attacking phase. This is going to be a rough ride. Pala poising himself, getting ready as he'll pull the Nitro out and wait for an opportunity to try and make this round explosive. Instead, he could be selfie, and he could be sublime with the plays. Pala peeking from the rear, as he'll gun them both down, leaving them in the eternal slumber. That is a beauty of a play, and it doesn't stop there either. The rest of the Furia boys are all being gunned down and being left in an absolute hizzy. Pala's gone on for a hat-trick into the round.
And he might just have the opportunity for the ace. It will be the second that we've seen come in from Pala. The man is round the corner. Is he going to get him? Yes! Big kill for Pala there. Second ace in the season. He is on an absolute tear right now.
Mate, everything from start to finish, you could see. Not really getting too much of a read just yet. They do actually get first contact in favour of Furia, though. As Highs is able to punish, that sexy cake out of commission. Someone's taken a bite clean out of him. Talking a biting out of the air. BMH, rapid reaction times. That was sick, Tim. Pop the nitro fresh out the air, denies the detonation kill, and now could put them back into a worrying spot. Team Liquid, they might be on the back foot here. They need to keep themselves up and ready to fight. The shotgun specialty being served up, but it just does damage. It's just a tag, not a frag.
They've taken the foot off the gas a little bit here and let the tempo drop. Let the diffuser go on the ground. They're now allowing Nest to start taking shots, and this could be dangerous for them. They do collect the diffuser. The question is, can they get it down? Do they know where Nesk is? He will get one. 2 versus 3 now. Does he get another? Yes, he does. 2 versus 2. Could Nesk fight this all the way back? No, he will be shut down. 1 versus 2. 1 versus 1 for Power. Will he get the lash? Yes. Oh, he was outnumbered, but never outgunned. Power and Nesk shutting things out. Put them onto match point. Furia, I don't know what else you can do here.
We see those early pushes coming through now, playing off the back of it, using that utility to her advantage. As she begins to spray down, spread the bread, showing up when we need him to. Damage done, that's a 2k. You keep it close. 2 versus 3. Furia planting the diffuser. They've got post plants as well, Tim. They can play together on this. They've actually got the angles 20 seconds on the clock as they begin to slide their way further forward. Furia in brilliant angles on the post plant, start to decimate. There's the frags, there's the round, and they keep themselves alive. It might not be the draw, but it's one step closer towards that being a potential ending in this map.
They keep themselves fighting with a win. Nesk is potentially going to have a field day. They are heading towards site. They're in barrels. If Nesk is aware of that, he's going to move down these stairs, and there could be an absolute free 2-piece. He gets one. Can he get the second? Yes. It is free real estate for him as he finishes things off. Team Liquid now 1 versus 3, and surely that is all for today.
It's got to be the end. Team Liquid, they've just moved into a new house here on Theme Park, and they are not paying rent. They're living in the minds of Furia rent-free at this point, as they are going to be locking it down. It's literally just a matter of time, and it won't even get towards the timing. Nesk, he's able to find the frag. Of course he is. The cheeky man. He opened up the round. He decimated them and destroyed them at every single turn. Lurking in the corner by the Blood Dragon machine. He peeks out and attacks, ending their lives into the matchup, locking down Theme Park for Liquid, and ending that one with a trailblazing scoreline.
He's just an absolute force, you know, there's just no stopping him whatsoever when he gets moving. 6 and 2 after the rehost, 4 and 2 there for Power, 10 kills between them.